If you look real high, you just might find sitting in the stars, glistening, glistening, waiting for the band to come. Just waiting for the band to come. Oh, I wonder. Step on down from that sun to climb down the earth, down the streets like time. We are all just lovers. Born on earth, night like home is other. If you're talking to the moon might sing about the universe shining out. I don't need time. A breathing time. Where are we now?
Top of the morning,
I'm your host, John Mayer.
and I'm Big Bob.
Well, Bob, viewers, it saddens yet excites me to announce that this will be our final edition of Celt TV this year.
So, buckle up for our first segment, Awards Night.
Hey there, Celt. This is Angelico Garcia reporting in right here from the red carpet event tonight at Academic Awards Night.
I'm Emerson.
James.
Andrew.
Nathan. Ian.
And what grades are you guys?
Sophomore. Junior.
So, how does it feel to be here at Academic Awards Night tonight, guys?
Nervous.
Beautiful.
Pretty good.
Awesome. Honored.
And then, who is here with you guys tonight?
My parents and my grandmother.
My mother. A lot of people.
Parents. Godmother.
Friday night and the lights are low. Looking out for a place to go. Where they play the right music. Getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy.
Alright, so your name is?
My name is Susan LaCava,
And you're the parent of?
Daniel and Jacob LaCava.
So how does it feel knowing that your kids are going to be walking up on stage for Academic Awards Night?
It makes me very proud. But I expect nothing less from Crespi because everybody here is brilliant. And so if they didn't get awards, I'd be surprised and saddened. But I'm very proud.
Alright.
Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that?
Hey there, everybody. I'm here with Mr. Peter Jeansloot. And
Hi.
that's me. Alright, so how many students do you think will be getting awards tonight? And how many do you think are yours?
Well, we have students from every single class. Teachers elect their students that they feel are the most qualified. So my hope is that everybody gets an award. But of course, that's not realistic. So let's say a quarter of the student body. How many of them are mine? Well, in my mind, everyone's my student, even though that's not necessarily true. But I really hope that these awards propel students for the last couple weeks that we have to really buckle down and just get it done. All right.
You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. You can dance, you can jump.
So, what is your name?
And Nandan and Shao.
What grade are you?
I'm a junior.
Alright. So what awards do you think you'll be receiving tonight?
I think art and physics. Maybe math. I don't know.
Alright. And then, how does it feel to be out here tonight?
Great. Very exciting. For my second year in Crispy, and it's my second time come to the awards night, so very exciting.
Is there anything else you want to say about the awards ceremony?
I saw a red carpet. It looks very exciting.
You know it's recording, right?
Oh, it's recording.
All right.
Congrats to all the Celts who received awards. You boys are on the right path.
Speaking of PATH, here's a little video I put together for the organization PATH, People Assisting the Homeless.
My name is Jeremy Seidel. I'm the Chief Development and Communications Officer for PATH, People Assisting the Homeless. So PATH's been around for 30 years. This is actually our 30th anniversary this year. Our mission is to end homelessness for individuals, families, and communities. And we do that by offering services. We have transitional housing facilities. We do street outreach. We work with communities to help them address their issues with homelessness. And we build permanent supportive housing like the building that we're here in today. So this is a project, we're at the La Cretz Villas, which is one of our permanent supportive housing developments. We have 48 permanent residents who live here on site. And through a generous grant from the Annenberg Foundation, we're able to plant this amazing garden. So we have herbs, vegetables, and some flowers. And the whole idea is to engage the residents who are here, give them a productive activity to participate in, build community amongst everyone here in the building. And then we're also working with some amazing volunteers who are master gardeners. They'll come in, work with the group on how to use the stuff that they're growing in the kitchen. And the idea is they'll be able to use the garden here and take it right back to their units for their everyday meals.
So I'm Dana Kremen, and I will be the resident master gardener for the project here at PATH at La Cretz. And what I will be doing with the residents is working with them every week. And we will be creating an entire garden program, everything from starting seeds to harvesting and even picking. And so that is going to be my part in this project, is an ongoing project to keep the garden in check and to make sure that everybody's knowing what to do with the roots that they grow in the ground.
Oh, hi. Well, okay, I'm Leonardo, and I'm a local resident. And I'm also happen to be a landscape designer and a master gardener, so I was helping here to kind of like figure out the layout of things and the planting, and also, for example, the fact that we used these little marigolds as a complement to the vegetables because they have some antibacterial properties, and also will attract pollinators, which is something we need to make the fruit happen, like for example in the peppers or the eggplants.
Great work, Bobby.
Thanks, John.
Now, let's watch our final segment of the year, Scared Straight.
And so my name is Javier Stroin, and I'm co-director of the Office of Restorative Justice. I work for the Archdiocese, and I oversee the Catholic detention ministry programs along with the halls and probation camps. And I'm here to really turn this around. Those are the questions that we need to be asking, right? Where is this behavior coming from? why do young kids get involved in activities that end up injuring others? Boy, his brother, his best friend, and that a car pulls up on them and some kids get out and start shooting at them. And he said, we both started to run and I just felt that my homeboy dropped to the ground. And he said, I stopped and I picked him up. And he said, I think that the last thing that he told me was, tell my mom that I'm sorry. But I really couldn't make out what he was saying because there was so much blood coming out of his mouth. And so now, imagine this, he was 15 years old at the time. Imagine now this 15-year-old boy who lives this experience of having his best friend, his homeboy, die in his arms. And he doesn't have the family structure, he doesn't have the support system where he can go back and talk to people and say, you know, what do I do with this pain? What do I do with this anger? In his mind, in his world, the way to deal with that pain was to go out and take out one of them. In his mind, the only way to honor the memory of his homeboy was to go out and take out one of them.
I was fortunate to receive a second chance. It's, you know, amazing just to even be here and speaking to you guys, to be out, to wear what I want, to see the sun, the fresh air and everything. I received a life sentence. I committed a crime that gave me a life sentence at the age of 16. Same age you guys are now. And I was incarcerated at the age of 17. And I've been out 3 months. And it's just been amazing being out. My family, it can happen to anyone. The night I committed my crime, I didn't know the guy who did it, who actually pulled the trigger. I was there when it happened, didn't know him. Found out later that he was from a rival gang. He could have easily turned the gun on me and killed me. But in our way of thinking, that didn't matter. We had a purpose to go and take a truck, and it went wrong. I didn't know him. I didn't know he had a gun. I just knew he was going to go and commit a crime. And in my way of thinking, I was going to go and help him get away with this. And I went with them. They started arguing, and he shot the man. He killed him. He shot him point blank in the chest with a .357. And I never forget that night. I hear that man screaming, and I hear the sound of blood hitting the ground. I don't know if you've ever dumped out a bucket of water from about right here, just dumped it out, the sound the splash it makes. That's what it sounded like. I never forget that night. I'm standing on the passenger side of the truck, and I'm looking around, and as I think back now, my whole purpose was just to go and keep an eye out on the street side and make sure everything was okay. I hear a gunshot, and I turn around, and I see this man fall against his truck and screaming. And I turn and look at everybody else that was there that night, and they're running. And I look back at this man, and I can see him through the passenger side and the driver's side windows. And he's leaning on the truck, and you just hear this sound of just water splashing. It was this man bleeding out. And I didn't know what to do. I looked at him, I looked at my friends, I looked back at him, and I took out running. I started losing my family members. And I lost all my grandparents, I lost all my cousins, I lost, I would say about half of my homeboys, all dead now. My little sister went blind. My mother and my father, I thought I would never make it out to see them alive again. So when I finally decided to do something different with my life, I had already been in there for about 15, 16 years. And that's why I tell you, it's just a blessing to be out here again, just to be free. I never thought while I was in there that I would ever be out again. I honestly thought that I was going to die in prison.
And with that, we conclude Celt TV for the 2013-2014 school year. I'd like to thank Bobby Carter, Adam Duke, Mr. Nyahay, and everyone who helped out with the show this year. It's been our distinct honor and pleasure to bring you boys the news.
If you love Celt TV and everything it stands for, then we want you. Unfortunately, this will be the last year of broadcast journalism, so Celt TV will move to the club format next year, much like Howl or Mountain Men. If you're interested in helping to save Celt TV, come to room 30 between now and the end of the year to talk to Mr. Nyahay. It's been a pleasure working with you, John.
You too, Ethan. For one last time, boys, this is John Mayer signing off for Celt TV. Stay classy, Encino.